I'm gonna try to make it louder today. Anyway, how are you? This is the 3rd, April 3rd, so 4/3/24. And talking a lot about the eclipse. So let's do an eclipse read just to get it out of the way. So I'm thinking, how is the eclipse going to affect Bitcoin? How is the eclipse going to affect Bitcoin? That's the question we're going to ask today. I don't know if it'll affect it at all. It's going to affect the people, though, and if it affects the people, it should affect Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is about the people. So we'll see what today's reading has to tell us. You deserve love and compassion. You deserve love and compassion. Well, that's always true. You deserve love and compassion. So, I guess that's true. We deserve love and compassion, which means Bitcoin. Bitcoin is honesty and love and compassion. Let's see what our other secret shaman oracle is going to tell us. What we deserve and what we get isn't always the same thing. My son says, you get the piano you deserve. So, you deserve love and compassion. Believe that about yourself and you will receive love and compassion. Bink. Oh, that one's upside down. Teaching. Maybe we should stick with that. Teaching. 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 It just appeared. Guess there's a lesson to be learned today. We deserve love and compassion. There's a lesson. So that's interesting. I didn't know that card was upside down. And here's our Moonology card. Our 3 oracles before the reading to give us some sort of preparation as to what to expect during the reading. We're coming into a new moon in Aries. So that's also Aries is war. I don't know if you've seen Wonder Woman, but Aries isn't a good character. We're coming into a very precarious time. People are talking about that devil comet flying over. And then there's the eclipse, which is a major event. I think the only other time it happened was when Noah was going into the ark or something along those lines. Not a good time. So, anyway, Moonology. What are you going to tell us today, Moonology? Moonology. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle. And look at this. Love and compassion. Wow. Maybe we're going to move into a world that's actually nice. Let's see. A romantic cycle. New moon in Libra. New moon. New moon. New moon in Libra. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. Wow. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere now at this time. Reach out to someone and let them know you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't Don't be all about appearances. Libra is the sign of love and harmony, negotiation and relationships. It is harmonious, kind, and luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So when we have a new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales. This energy wants to bring things back to equilibrium. Wow, I think the whole world's going to change, and Bitcoin included. This eclipse is a big energy, a big, big energy. And we've got a lot of love and romance. We have to learn the lesson. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm kind of wow. The tarot might reveal all kinds of things to us. That's exciting. We're back to the deck I started with because I like this deck. It's the standard Smith weight, but it's shiny. Oh, I can't even imagine what's going to come up. What's the energy of the eclipse, and how is Bitcoin going to be affected by the eclipse? Wow. Thanks, spirits and angels and ascended masters and departed loved ones and ancestors and source and everybody else who's behind the scenes helping us orchestrate this big change in humanity. Thank you, thank you. I am so grateful to be able to show up and be able to give information about these changes. Thank you for that. Okay. I don't get my cards all bent up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's the cards. I'll leave them over here so you can see them. Okay? Well, we're gonna say, what's the eclipse energy? What's the eclipse gonna do for Bitcoin? 10 of Wands upside down, so that's good. 10 of Wands upside down means, I think like 10 of Wands is usually carrying something and then harvesting it, bringing it forth, or carrying a heavy load and dumping it and then leaving it and moving forward. But 10 of Wands, oppression, conspiracies, and antithesis. So I think conspiracies and not what we're expecting. It's almost like an upside down thought. It's illusions and ideas. Conspiracies are thoughts about making things not truthful. Conspiracies are people in the background making deals and not telling the rest of the crowd. That's not good. Okay, so what's the energy? That's the eclipse energy. That's the eclipse energy of conspiracies and the antithesis of, I guess, what exists. Whatever exists, it's going to be the antithesis of that, the opposite of that. Interesting. I'm already wondering how this read's going to come out. How is the eclipse going to change Bitcoin? So it'll be the antithesis of what they expect. If they're expecting to destroy it, it'll boom. If they're expecting to make it boom, it'll dip. I don't think you can destroy it. There's too many of us, but I think you can't destroy it yet. Ever. I don't know. Anyway, okay, what's the challenge right now for Bitcoin during the time of the eclipse? What's the challenge? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. So here we go again, Major Arcana, and things are spinning. Things are spinning. And we don't know which way it's going to go. Wheel of Fortune could go good or bad. So, but it's showing up. So definitely there are changes. Wow, what a read. Okay, and moving away from, I think we're going to move away from deals. Three of Pentacles, arrangements. We're moving away from arrangements. Maybe people are going to become more independent. We're moving away from arrangements. Deals. Let's see, Three of Pentacles. The collaboration of like-minded people for a single cause or a common goal. Industry, trade, aristocracy, high society. So we're moving away from that. We're moving away from those things. And what are we going to try to achieve? What's the outcome? What's the goal of what we're trying to achieve? Bitcoin is trying to achieve during the eclipse. Six of Cups. Well, we got that yesterday, and that's generous energy. It's giving to those less fortunate. So, Six of Cups, giving to those less fortunate, generous energy. That's what we're hoping to achieve Bitcoin is hoping to achieve during the eclipse. Wow. Okay. Well, so far, pretty good. We're moving away from deals. We want to have generous energy, and we want humanity to benefit. Okay, and where are we moving toward? Oh, the Five of Pentacles, being left out. Somebody's going to get left out. There's going to be deals, but somebody's going to get left out. See, there's this nice church with all the money and the stained glass window, and these people, although they could go in, they're not going in. Are they being pushed away? Or are they just choosing not to go in because there's something else going on in there that they don't want to be part of? I don't know, but they're certainly separate. They're not included. They're being separate. The antithesis of what you would expect of a church. Okay, so Five of Pentacles is not a great pentacle card. Let's see what the Five of Pentacles has to say. Five of Pentacles. The ups and downs of intense relationships. Well, here we are again. Marriage and relationship troubles, rocky roads, serious issues. So, relationships. Are we learning? Are we learning yet? Wow. This is really interesting. I have no idea where this is going to go. What are the tools that are available to Bitcoin while we go through this energy? Oh, jeez. The Eight of Swords, which means that she feels like she's trapped, but she's not trapped. It's an illusion. It's feeling like you're being controlled and you have nowhere to go, but it's an illusion. It's the illusion of being restricted. So maybe we think we're being restricted and we're making a choice to be restricted, but that's the illusion we have to work with. Are we really being restricted, or is there all kinds of things possible that we just don't allow ourselves to see? Blindfold. I still have no idea where this is going to go, but it's all about relationships, it seems. The relationships between people. So maybe the eclipse is going to change the relationships between people in terms of Bitcoin. Well, that could be true. That might be it right there. All right. Anyway, how is Bitcoin in relation to what's going on during the eclipse? How does Bitcoin see itself? Balancing. Again, balancing. Oh, I'm sorry, not balancing. It's the Page of Cups. It's the Page of Cups, which is usually a happy surprise. It's usually something that we're not expecting that's good, because there's usually a little fish in the cup. So, the Page of Cups is an open and artistic soul with a deep connection to the inner and outer world. News, messages, psychic ability, contemplative youth. So, messages, inner and outer world, news. I don't know. Seems like we might have better news than we think. There's a lot of serious energy here, but it might turn out to be that it's a good thing, because here we have generosity again. So we may accomplish what we want to accomplish. It's about relationships, though. This whole reading is about relationships. Where do we find ourselves? What's the environment that Bitcoin finds itself during the eclipse? Oh, the world card. So that's also ends and beginnings of cycles. It's something is finishing and something new is emerging. The world card shows us all the different, the lion and the eagle and the bull and the human angel. It shows us all the different things in the world, in our existence, what's out there. It's also a major arcana, so that's 2 so far. Let's see what the little bookie has to say about the world. The world. The nirvana of awareness. Wow, we're going to become so aware. I bet you it's going to reveal a lot of secrets. Presence and bringing the light consciousness to all you turn your attention towards. Success defined. Wow. Journey, euphoria, travel. Wow. So I think the eclipse might show us, might reveal some things to us that will free us from this kind of energy that we thought we were trapped in, because that's the tools. We have to work with this in order to get here. Right now we're feeling like we've been left out, which is true. I mean, there's a lot of good people that have been not favored by the society that exists now. So a happy surprise, the world. Okay, and hopes and fears. What are the hopes and fears of Bitcoin during the eclipse? Oh, Ace of Wands. So that's action. Wands is action. It's an ace too. Let's see what the Ace of Wands is. The wellspring of desire leading to the road of adventure. Authentic energy, passion, originality, brilliance. Wow. So these cards are all really good cards. So if we can get past the stress of this, if we can get past the illusion of being separate, we can lay down our deception and trickery and move toward a better place. Ace of Wands is a really good energy. It's kind of mastery. Ace of Wands is authentic energy and passion, a wellspring of desire leading to the road of adventure. And that's our hopes and fears. So that's, I guess, our hopes. We want adventure. We want to get to a better place. And the Ace of Wands is the energy to bring us there. Well, that's interesting. 8 of Swords. I keep thinking about the 8 of Swords. Because that's the illusion. Yeah, I guess we're not alone. If you're going to do things, do them together. Although make it better. Do it together. Do it together. Okay, anyway, what's the outcome? What will come after the eclipse or during the eclipse to Bitcoin? What will come? The Magician. Well, that's another major arcana. And the Magician is all about creation. So maybe this will wipe the slate clean. Maybe we'll put down those wands and we'll wipe the slate clean. And we'll end up with the Magician. What a strange read. The Magician, ability to work, casting magic, and dazzling all, confidence, talent, will, and charisma. Well, I think that Bitcoin is going to work their magic, and it's going to create this. So if you have Bitcoin, you're not left out in the cold, because you're going to have a happy surprise. It's the end of a cycle. We have the energy to move forward with the Ace of Wands. That's going to make that possible. And we're going to be the magician, and we're going to make all this new, and we're going to all make this better. Wow. Teaching, teaching, teaching. This is real creation energy, though. I think something's going to happen to Bitcoin, and it's going to become an explosive new thing. This isn't a little surprise. This is a big surprise. This is also the Wheel of Fortune. It's a big surprise. So after, I guess, all the treachery and the crap that's been going on, and the dealings, and the being left out, and the illusion of being restricted, we're actually going to get here. We're going to get here by being the magician. Wow. Okay. So that's good news for Bitcoin. If you've got Bitcoin coming into this, you're in a good place. Wow. That's not something I expected. I'm sort of not sure what to think and what to say. All right. Here we go with our little Lenormand cards. Craziness. Each one of these reads is just so interesting. They just tell me things that I wonder about, and then I get an answer, and I go, wow, wow. Because I couldn't create that answer in my head. The cards had to tell me. Jeez. The house, that's usually security. The rat, and the woman. Okay. Let's see what that means. Okay, the house is home, family, real estate, domestic matters. That's funny. It says an important man or a sweetheart. And here we have the sweetheart and an important woman, or the woman. So maybe that's our pair. Maybe that's our companion during the Libra energy. Let's see what this is. Is it a mouse or a rat? 23. Mice. Stress, worry. Sits on a wooden surface. Stress, worry, nagging feelings, fear, deterioration. So maybe the security is deteriorating. The man is deteriorating. The man is the king of the castle, and he is deteriorating from stress and worry and negative feelings. And the woman, a female presenting person, feminine, an important female person getting the reading. So it's a woman. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is like the feminine coming back in. It's been very masculine, and now that we're in the age of Aquarius, we're back into more feminine energy, the rise of the divine feminine. I think that this kind of means that the man and the home and everything that we have built our structures on are kind of not good, falling apart. But maybe the feminine will show up and do the magic to bring them together again. so that we can create this. I think we need a little woman magic. I think that's what's telling us. We need some woman magic. We need to get that lesson. It's a romantic cycle. You deserve love and compassion. And I think that's the woman energy. Cards match, they're both pink. I think that if we can bring our family back together, we can get to a better place. But we've been out of balance. There's too much masculine energy. There's too much violence. There's too much decisions without asking anybody else, making decisions for other people. I think we're out of balance. And we need to find balance. Libra, balance. I also made the mistake of thinking that was the Two of Cups, and it isn't. It's the Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles, I was thinking. So yeah, well, that's what we're here for, to figure it out. Let's see what our animal is. Oh, interesting. What a strange read. Strange reading. It's been raining so much. It's supposed to be nice, though, on the day of the eclipse so that we can watch it. They're selling little glasses and things to protect your eyes. I don't know. I used to do sun gazing. I used to stare into the sun. Never had any detrimental effect. A lot of people are what they call sun eaters. They've stopped eating food and they eat light. Who's going to show up? The cheetah. The cheetah. Well, cats are pretty magical. I always think of cheetahs as kind of like half dog, half cat. Let's see what the cheetah is today. Cheetah. I like cats. Cheetah is fire. Cheetah is fire energy. That's fire. Cheetah. Solar force. Action. Solar force is male. Action. Achievement. Masculine energy. Masculine energy. The masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work, and it's the solar eclipse. The sun doesn't shine into the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within the cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Wow. And passion. Let's see. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum, so if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Achieves anything. Boundless energy. Wow. So that's Bitcoin in terms of the eclipse. Achieves anything, boundless energy with magic. Well, there you go. There's the reading today. It seemed like it was very quick, although it was twists and turns and cards I didn't expect to see and cards that I saw that I didn't understand. But here we are, and I think it makes a comprehensive reading. It's everything together. I think after the eclipse, men and women are going to start coming together. They have been. The divine feminine and the divine masculine have been coming together. We're birthing a new type of humanity, and they're gonna move forward into a new world. And men are gonna have to figure out how to be men again, and women are gonna have to figure out how to be women again. But here they are, the man and the woman, and that's what's keeping them apart. All the deceptive energy, all the lies, all the illusions of being separate. We need to bring these two people together again. Get rid of that rat. Get rid of the mouse. All right, my dogs are barking. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great time. Thank you.